Hi Kingswood, Mr. Snyder again. Thought of a fun activity that you can do at home, and we're going to call it Family Bowling Night. So, if you can get some people around the house together, you can have a little bowling game without leaving your house. What we're going to use is we're going to use water bottles. You can use cans, but I took the water bottles out of the recycling and made sure that the caps were on. Because what I did was I put a little bit of water in each one of the bottles just so they stay upright and they have a little bit of weight to them. If you play outside, that's a pretty important thing because then they won't blow away on you. You'll also notice that I put little bits of masking tape on the floor so I know where the water bottle goes back, just so it's even and fair for the other people that I'm playing with, and it's easier for us to set up. You can play with cans as well. It's a little louder and they dent, so the water bottles are a really good option if you have them around the house. And I took 10 of them. So we've set up our 10, and my filmmaker will come over here and just give you an upshot, an up-top view, just so you can see how they're spread out. I have 4 across the back, then 3, then 2, then 1, a lot like a pyramid. All right, so what we're going to do is I've got my helper again here. Luke is with me. He is going to play with me, and we're just going to work from this doorway right here, and my camera person, Noah, is going to come back. And what we'll do is we'll always stay at the same line. You can make it closer, you can make it farther apart, you can challenge yourself depending on who you're playing with and what level you're at. We also have a playground ball. It's about this size. We also have that dodgeball, and we have a few other balls that we could use. But if you're playing inside, you want something a little smaller. If you're playing outside, a basketball, a soccer ball would probably work as well. So what we'll do is we'll just take turns. You can have 3 chances each time to make sure that you try to knock down all the pins. So with my first one, just give it a roll. And I've knocked over 6 pins, so that's pretty good. What I can do is I can move those off to the side, the ones that I've knocked over, and then I can try again. Oh, missed.
Oh, you got one.
No, you didn't.
And I just moved it. Doesn't count. And then this is my last turn, my third turn. Okay, so I knocked over 8 pins. If we were keeping score, maybe you might want to write it down. But as a rule, if I knock over the pins, I'm going to set them up for the next person to go. So this is where the masking tape comes in handy, because I know exactly where to put my water bottles for the next person. So once I've set them up, I'll hand the ball to my partner, and then they can have 3 turns to try to knock them down. Nice shot. So just move the ones you've knocked down aside, Luke. It's a little bit of setup, but there we go. So we'll go again. Ooh, nice. 3 more. And then once he moves those aside, he has 1 more chance to knock those 3 over. Oh, that looks good. Nice. So Luke knocked them all down. And, of course, what he knocks down, he sets up for the next person. So he'll use those masking tape marks to set up the pins again. Hopefully, you get some fun out of that. And we'll see you again next time. Thanks to my helpers, Noah and Luke.
Bye.
And we'll see you next.